Hey, ladies, gentlemen, star children, all the indigos, everybody out there that know that where we are from is not here, but while we are here, we gonna make sure business is handled. Is handled. So just talk about your mind, what your heart, connect all those circles, see what your gut's saying too, and let all them circles come out and say whatever you want. Just tie, T-A-I, not T-H-I like the food, ooh, but we still spicy. Today I got for y'all, we gonna get copyrighted, but hey man, that's the way it is today. I got a video that I want to play, and it is by Flying Lotus called "Burning Down the House," featuring George Clinton. George Clinton. This is called "Burning Down the House." As you know what kind of times we in right now. Let's go to a piano key, line the king guys.
Behind your back, not exactly like you think. No, I know something that they don't know. I know something that they don't know. I know something that they don't know. Burning up the charts, lighting up the charts. Blow dry me, baby. Blow dry me, baby. Want me to be cool, but I'm not. The fire won't stop burning. Now help yourself. Help yourself. I know something that they don't know. Better watch yourself. I know something that they don't know. Burning down the house.
I do not own this song. I do not own the copyright. Just playing this. All rights go to Warp Records. As long as I don't get a strike, I'm good. You want me to be cool, but I'm not. The fire won't stop burning. Ha! This time.
Burning up the chart. You want me to be cool, but I'm not. You need a fan.
My part.
You really need a fan.
Wow, and that was, let me show y'all real quick so y'all can find. That was Flying Lotus. It's called Heroes. It's called Burning Down the House featuring George Clinton. Give this man some views. This whole album, Flangara, was so off the charts. So off the charts. Man, just look at this picture that he has right here. You can see the mushroom down in the corner. Like it's really surreal. Really surreal. You see his face in the background. He's a black guy too. Black guy. I gotta play his song right now. Cool image, cool imagery. Alright, as always, the Discord is open. I just wanted to come and spread some good vibes, tap in for a little bit. Because as you know, we still waking up to protests going on. We still, not even just protests going on. We waking up to solutions still not being realized. Solutions still not being handled. We still in the journey. We still in the adventure, and we're part of this adventure. I'm looking for my lighter. We're part of this adventure, man. Where's it at? Dude. How's I lose my lighter, baby Charles? Oh, it's all good. I go back to it in a bit. But yeah, we still in this adventure and journey and waking up, seeing things still not being settled, seeing new information, seeing cops still beating up people, shooting at people, seeing people still looting, still seeing people walking on the streets protesting peacefully, still seeing people posting on Facebook, YouTube videos. All the works is still there. So guess what? We're still here. And this is the topic of the conversation. I was at least going to start at least. Cause we tie everything together. Cause what people also didn't see, it's a video got 4 million views on YouTube, on Facebook. I downloaded and I uploaded to YouTube. I gotta put it out, change the titles around, but it was a fleet of UFOs that somebody filmed, streamed live to YouTube. To Facebook. It was streamed live for 8 hours. 8 hours. So I downloaded that and I'm gonna upload it. And it's just like 6 balls of lights just sitting in the sky. Not even like in the clouds. This guy was on a mountain, so it wasn't that much higher than where he was at. And it got 4 million views in one day. I think it happened yesterday or the day before. There's no real information behind it, which is kind of janky too. You know how footage go, UFO footage always got some jankiness to it. Like, oh man, need some more information, but that's how it is. That's how it is. Chess moves. It seems like the people fell for it. You want to see? Yeah, I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna work on the titles and everything. I worked on it last night, and then I fell asleep while it was rendering, but it's uploaded and everything. It's something to all of this. There's always some bigger picture. Always bigger pictures going on. Sahi, you said, oh, that was Sahi. I didn't even read your name. What's going on, Sahi? Martial law over there. It basically is starting to be martial law in Philadelphia. Because the what is that? They got curfew now. Curfew now was at 11 o'clock when it was the COVID and stuff, and then it went to 8 o'clock, and now they have to be in the house at 6 o'clock p.m. It's daytime at 6 p.m. I'm still sweating. It's daytime at 6 p.m. and they telling people they gotta be in the house. And the people getting ticketed, arrested, and cited. I was reading some report of some guy that was saying that he was arrested. It was no biggie though, but the fact that it actually happened was outrageous. So if that looked like a form of martial law to me. They might not have metal bullets, but they shooting rubber bullets and all this other stuff. And if you ever went paintballing, them things still can be deadly. That's why you wear a bunch of gear when you go paintballing. You got the helmet on, you got all of them things on, because you'll get bruised up. You really can kill somebody. You kill somebody with anything. Literally, bro. It don't matter what it is. It don't matter what you look like. They ain't putting no orange tips on the edge of the gun, on the tip of the gun, to make it so they can make you recognize that it's a paint gun. The cops and stuff like that. Like, just know it's a paint gun. We ain't trying to kill you. They just know that. They're like, nah, this thing look legit. This is legit CO2 powered. Bang, bang, bang. I ain't falling for no symbology, no authority, bros. Because we seen this coming. That's the only reason I'm so excited about it. Because I seen it coming. I seen the different roles. And when the energy hits you, it hits you. You're going to do something. But yeah, I was checking in on my family over there in Philly. My step-bro hit me up. He said he being all right. He said he see all of this as being divinely timed, and I was like, yeah, for sure. all like the frustration and stuff being divinely timed, and divinely timed tantrums and praying for more pleasing and peace mass function. That's what he's doing. That's pretty legit. Hey, who's in the? I hear some rattle. Hey, piano key. Yeah, the fam is doing good, but it's a hey, doing better today. I think yeah, your mic was going in and out. Yeah, a lot of things was going around in Philly. I'm making a compilation video of the riots too that's going on. I'm putting all like a mix of everything, like the cops joining the protests. I'm joining the cops beating up protesters. I'm doing got one with the peaceful protests that Wild Ninja Man uploaded. I'm just gonna put a mix of all of it together. Cause it's gonna be a lot of videos out there saying this, a lot of videos saying that, a lot of videos saying this. I'm just gonna put everything that I've just been witnessing running across. And not in no certain order, try to put out a message, all gonna be random. I was thinking if I should do that because I was like, do I want to upload stuff like that? That's one of my things too that probably stopped me. But we'll see. We'll see because it's interesting that like I have the voice in my head that I have to participate in some ways about this. About this. That's why I've been coming on the channel and everybody been saying that speaking their piece and speaking their traumas, everything in between. And I've just been observing it and like, yeah, I can't just I am sitting back and masterminding the situation. But as well, my character right now is going to be making some moves, Because that's what we all doing. King Eyes, Piano, Sahi. It was I was trying to think about Philadelphia. Hold on. It was a video. I'll share it right here. Let me see if I can get it fast enough. Oh, something that was funny because I couldn't screenshot this. The end they say anonymous hacked Chicago police. Oh wait, the chat wasn't popping up all that time. Hold on. Sorry about that. I just gotta make sure everything is recorded for historical reasons. I gotta make sure the chat box pops up in the video. Chat YouTube. Bang. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's alright. But here it is right here. Anonymous hacks Chicago police scanners to play NWA's Fuck the Police. Chocolate Rain was also played over the police department's radio. If y'all don't know, that's that song of like Chocolate Rain. Dum 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 chocolate rain. There's a little guy with a real deep voice. As the protests, police normalize continue into a new week. We've seen everything from celebrities. Yep. This past Saturday, the notorious hacker group returned to social media to announce their solidarity with the protesters fighting racism, corruption in the U.S. If the police can't restrain themselves and are shooting reporters, kicking protesters, punching protesters, and engaging in violence, how can anyone expect the people to restrain themselves? People are done being brutalized and murdered, they tweeted. Shortly after, Fuck the Police could be heard on police scanners. That's legit. Oh, is the video still available? And it say heyjackass.com explanation.com. think they made this video. They probably put that in there and made this video up. But yo, that's legit.
Officers who kill people and commit other crimes need to be held accountable just like the rest of us, otherwise, they will believe that they have a license to do whatever they want. You will claim that this is just the work of a few bad apples, but what of the officers who stand by and do nothing while they commit offenses against the people they encounter, and the police departments like yours who refuse to prosecute these criminals as they would one of the citizens that they are sworn to protect? People have had enough of this corruption and violence from an organization that promises to keep them safe. After the events of the past few years, many people are now beginning to learn that you are not here to save us, but rather, you are here to oppress us and carry out the will of the criminal ruling class. You are here to keep order for the people in control, not to provide safety for the people who are being controlled. In fact, you are the very mechanism that elites use to continue their global system of oppression, and the world is finally starting to wake up to this, and they are becoming increasingly angry every time they see blood needlessly spilled without consequence. These officers must face criminal charges, and Officer Chauvin especially should face murder charges. Unfortunately, we do not trust your corrupt organization to carry out justice, so we will be exposing your many crimes to the world. We are Legion. Expect us.
Where is me lighter? But yeah, that was anonymous. That's anonymous for you. I think I brought them up yesterday. Yeah, I think I brought them up yesterday. Those movies they was making, those V for Vendetta. I don't think they made that movie, but they was featured in it. You said FPT, baby. Hey, Inky A, might as well give people a license to kill also. That's what a cop is, a criminal with a pass, most of them. Yeah, they get a pass. They get a pass real easy. Start working with the law. They be like, I am the law, so of course I'm going to get through the law and be able to manipulate it. It's wild. It's wild. Wow, it's... Alright, I had to share that to Facebook. Oh, we actually on 76. I said, but we actually, it says 71, but we actually on 75. Yeah, sorry, not all, but some, but not all, but yeah. The ones that's on that get the most attention in the media. Hey, Teardrop Hall. Got my notification, won't miss more. Hey, tune in. Tune in. Appreciate that. And I'm gonna wind up sharing all these videos, like I said. I'm gonna wind up doing, I'm gonna make a compilation video, but while we here, I'm gonna run through some of the ones that I was gonna upload. Like here goes a video of oh no, I showed that one yesterday. I did show that yesterday. I think I already downloaded it. Yeah, overall, it's a lot. Well, hold on. What's going on? Can't see the chat. A lot of cops are protectors of the ruling criminal class. Yeah, Rape the Matrix, that's how it goes. That's how they was starting. The people that had money back in the day, they was hired, like, they started organizing things to protect themselves. And when they had more money, they was like, all right, somebody started manipulating the situation. But there are a lot of cops out there that do wish to to help out their neighborhood, because they see it's a lot of crime and stuff going on, and they believe that they're taking the duty necessary to do the things necessary that nobody else wants to do. But nowadays they brothers done messed up. When your brother mess up, that's the whole family accounted for. What's up, Mello? Hey, we gotta keep it mellow. We gotta keep it mellow. We gotta keep it everything. But yeah, that's part of my Thai personality. Uh, and that ganja. Oh yeah, I'm looking for the videos because I downloaded them, and I'll be able to play it. Hold on. How can I share this? 1 second. Window capture. Oh, it came. No, I don't want that one. Oh, I don't know how to get it to show. But it was a video of a cop and all the people taking a knee together and stuff like that. Oh, this is what I can do. This is what I can do for y'all. I got it. Media source. I got a couple videos. No sound.
Take a knee. My sister, come on. Take a knee. He believes in you.
Oh, y'all can hear it. I just can't.
You got it. You got it. All right. Yo, thank you for supporting us. We got to continue supporting each other. That's how we start. Now you got to continue marching with us. We don't know how to organize. That's why all this is happening. We don't know how to organize.
There we go.
I'm going to talk to you off. We're going to talk to you. Go organize, all right? We're going to continue marching peacefully. I promise you, all right? Have a good day. I love you. Let's go. Let's continue marching.
All right? Don't let it politics pull us apart. Go home.
Thank you, man. All right.
Just know we were the group at Barclays yesterday. We were the group at Times Square. We were the group
Yeah, we got stuff like this going on. And I got another video.
It means that the people who live in New York want New York to
We
end
are
the
all
violence,
just humans.
get the intruders that are not from this city out of here, and give us back our city. Feel fine. I feel fine. That's right. Because that's the first moment that we get this together. That us and everything that these cops have given their blood for, and the communities that we serve and they all love, can go back together and get those groups out of here from California, from all over this country, who are being paid to take this movement, which is a good movement, and turn it into violence against the men and women who love the communities. Get them out of here, throw them out of your protests, protest peacefully. Why would anyone break into a store in your neighborhood? Places that employ the people in this neighborhood. No reason for it. It has to end. Let New York show the country how this is done.
Sir, I saw you and the man hugged in tears. What do those tears?
Stop arresting black people when all this is over too, for no reason.
That needs to end. It has to end today. Tonight, when that sun goes down, peaceful protesters go home. Leave it out to those who want to cause damage, and we'll get rid of them. We'll get rid of those that
that's
ruin
they
your
plan.
neighborhoods. Be good.
That's the curfew plan. They like, well, the ones that stay out after curfew, those the ones that we should be coming after. Oh, so they setting people up still. Because when people that's gonna be still peaceful, but be like, man, I want to be outside. I'm just looking at all the ins and outs. We said, what happened to coronavirus? See what I'm saying? Yeah, you see how it was one article I saw that everybody was sharing saying coronavirus was going up in some state. But that was only one article. It's people rioting and gathering in massive groups like they haven't done in a couple months. And it is not so. I mean, it was only one article. It would be blown up. I would suppose it would be blown up. My opinion already. Like, man, cases worldwide spread instantly now. He said it went up in 15 states. And social distancing. Yeah, everybody just forgot about that. They was like, as long as we got our mask on, right? But still screaming over top of everything, everybody. Spitting everywhere. Like, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. Because Rate the Matrix saying it's going up in 15 states. I didn't hear that. Hey, Charles McPipe up early was popping. McPipe, we going over the protests, just talking about police and everything going together. There's one police officer was talking about getting together and separating the peaceful protesters from the violent store looter protesters and saying they don't come from New York and all of that stuff and they come to make things worse. I was thinking that he was kind of right though, because I found some videos of some people that was putting, not people, but people that was recording random piles of bricks out on streets and stuff like that. And like, wasn't there no construction sites? And then people, like, that's what people using to break the windows and stuff like that. Like, who put those bricks there? Like, why was they there? Why are they there? I'm gonna see if I can find one of those pictures. Cause that part don't make sense. Or it just fits the synchronicity is just too on point. But oh yeah, media source. All right. I'm learning how to navigate this. Oh, I actually got this video.
This right here,
Yeah, they put them there
this
on
the
purpose.
setup.
They put them there on purpose,
Y'all know where
bro.
we at.
They gonna set them hoes right up on the route of.
Y'all know what building this is
Come
right
on
here.
now.
I ain't even gonna say what name it is.
Hey, where do them bricks go to? Where do them
This
bricks
is
go
setup.
to? Where do them bricks
We
go
gotta
to?
do better.
Ain't no damn construction.
Gotta do better.
Ain't no damn construction around here.
I see.
Ain't no damn construction around here. You just gonna set a pallet of bricks right there. Oh, okay.
Listen, I did jury duty 3 months ago. Y'all don't keep no bricks right there. Do better.
Yeah, that was a quick video. You can say, come on, Todd, we put the bricks there. Yo, it's wild, man. This story is amazing. It's amazing. I love seeing the memes that pop up that was saying, like the next chapter in Earth, or like the aliens watching saying, look at this next chapter in Earth, like wow, or this latest DEC is crazy. Or you know, a DLC, because the DLC on Grand Theft Auto can include missions and new scenarios, new behaviors that the pedestrians and stuff go through. And right now we going through it. You said they gonna pull up a truckload of liquor and then it's on. Damn. Yep. Let's get some drunks next to that. It's a party. Get some Mazel Tovs, some flaming Mazel Tovs. Once a store is open, somebody gonna run in there. It's my fault for not naming any of these. Oh, I got an interesting video. COVID and racist DLC installed. Yeah, that's what it is right now. And turned up to the max. Don't you know how you can change the level of pedestrians that exist in the street, like according to the quality, like you adjust the game according to the quality of your computer that it can handle, or like what you want to do. Like if you put the for those who play Call of Duty, change the sensitivity so you can use the remote and like go to different things faster, like zoom in. They turned up the racist. They turned up the racist vibes. Or we did that just so we can expose everybody, expose everything. They need to not be there need not to be an election. Yeah, and the election just started in PA too. And they said they want people to do it on their phones and stuff. It's a lot of online things going on. Like, what if somebody hacks that? I would think that's even more hackable, even though it's always going to a computer at the end of the story. But let somebody make a fake email. Well, I guess you gotta put in your social. That's what I would think. I would hope. There won't be one if the whole country do the right thing. Yeah, change up the whole system. Change up the whole system. See how janky it is in the first place. Instead of making it more janky, like voting online and stuff like that. And like we need a new system. We need a system where we can that's more reliable based off of the principles that we've been coming across for at least the past 10 years. Like we're running off of principles made in 1776. We gotta start something new. We gotta revolutionize, radicalize, then revolutionize, and then balance things out. But they gotta have the fire first. Gotta have the fire first, so the metal can heat up and become malleable, become more bendable to some kind of mold, a different shape. And then once things cool down, solidify to a new structure, and then we can work from that. It ain't gonna be perfect, but then we can do things, and things always gonna happen. And then we can learn how to work together, learn how to change things with a different type of fire. Start using plasma, some controlled scenarios and stuff like that. Even though people, and not let the people that already think they controlling scenarios making all these events, because people got excuses already. People on top believe that they're doing the right thing right now in their eyes, but we gotta get to their level. We gotta recognize that we're on their level, and now act the same. Act, or not act like them, but act in the world, upon the world the same. With our imaginations, with our actions, with our creativity, with our bartering skills, our business skills, like however we choose to do business. And I just have people set a way of doing business and saying, it worked, it's been working, it's worked for us, it got us here, you're there, you want to be where we are, right? So you know what to do. No, I don't know what to do. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do something else. And that's what we have to march forward towards. March forward towards it any way, through talking, marching, anything in between. Imagining, doing, loving, caring, getting angry at things that we should be upset about. That's love too. Being upset at something that you should be upset about, and allowing yourself to like really feel it. And that's part of love. Yeah, you know that Rihanna song, I Hate How Much I Love You. The video I wanted to bring up was these guys that was doing a march. I brought up a march yesterday. Some some black dark-skinned people in purple robes. They was like marching, doing some things. And what I was thinking about was the OA and just movements and stuff, and how movements that we do when we really get into it pushes energy out into the world. And like you had to really get into the zone of doing it. And the mushrooms will have you moving your body and things and just like you doing some magic and stuff like that. But here goes a video. They turned the tribal way. Charles. I was thinking he's from New Zealand or something. They probably from South Philly. Nice, nice. Here goes another one. I didn't hear this one. I just downloaded it because I wanted to check it out. But this was who are they? Not the Mormons. It was some conservative church group.
We're in the middle of Stone Arch Bridge here.
It's just that I'm showing that everybody coming around.
When he died on Calvary, he gave his life for fallen men. His love is a boundless love, and it reaches down and touches me.
Don't worry about it, man.
Is an endless love that will last through all eternity.
Tap in. And this was the last step in one that I found. Hey, Blue Bottle. Something more going on to where people can see when they doing this kind of stuff in my eyes. I saw that video was longer. Wait, but I'm gonna have to replay this video because you can't even see it. But before I play it, Blue Bottle, what's happening? You said, I love how these guys express through dance. And cops like, what the hell is going on? Having a seizure. They just don't know he was throwing some Kamehamehas at him. Alright. Loop this long enough for me to edit this. There we go. Oh, this video was showing cops breaking windows. Why? Why? My nephew said they targeted Trump Towers in Chicago yesterday. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that wasn't first. And it just brought me back to thinking about if I could see a picture. In Philadelphia, they broke everything. They even got into the supermarkets. I was like, you know, people really don't have money when you like breaking into supermarkets and stuff like that, getting food. Like that's what you decide to take was food. Like people really struggling. And it was one guy, I'm looking for his picture. I don't think I'm gonna find it. He's took a car seat, diapers, and Pampers and stuff like that. Like he was like, I'm thinking about my kid. It's a lot going on. You said Trump Towers, the last place I target. He want people dead that are rioting. Yeah, but he ain't gonna get him like that though. He the president. He did had do something outside the White House. I'm about to look it up now. It was some protesters outside the White House, and I think he did some kind of order to get them away. Oh, he threw. Wait, the protesters dispersed with tear gas as Trump visits church. Wait, why is this video playing? Oh, it's leaked. Okay. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted a specific thing. Force from... Oh. Sorry guys, I gotta take off my ad blocker. Come on, you can do it. You can reload. Ads, man, ads. I'm looking into building a server with on Linux that will stop every ad that logs on to on every computer that logs onto that network. Cause I can't get this to go away. There it goes. Federal law enforcement fired rubber bullets and chemicals at peaceful protesters outside the White House on Monday evening as President Trump appeared in a rose garden to threaten the mobilization of thousands of heavily armed soldiers to quell lawlessness across the country. Demonstrators were pushed away from Lafayette Square, where they were protesting the police-involved killing of George Floyd. I'm not going to play his video. Oh, they were trying to play it down there. Yeah, that's what that's about. Okay, we get the loop. Yeah, so hopefully everybody's staying safe. Staying safe in the way that we need to stay safe. Stay prepared, stay aware, keep your eyes open, look 5 ways before you cross the street. And don't be afraid to get your message across. What is this one right here?
I can't breathe! 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 We can't breathe! We can't breathe! We can't breathe!
He's like, wait a second, we can't breathe. This ain't just about me. Oh yeah, bros, sis, aliens. That's the times that's happening. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty sad. It's pretty everything. It's not so pretty at the same time. I'm searching around, just seeing what's going on. My friend Duke, he wrote, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Oh, sorry about that. Oh. I'm so why I was wondering why I couldn't see anything. I was like, why my computer not loading up any pictures on Instagram? But it's Blackout Tuesday. It's Blackout Tuesday, and that's a movement going on right now, for those who not know, where people are making their screens black, like their profile pictures as well. in honor of George Floyd and everything that's going on. So that when you run across this symbol, all of them flashes just go into your imagination. No words said go past all of your thought processes, everything. Because as soon as you see it, you're going to think that. And then the other processes of whatever kind of fuck shit you got going on in your mind is going to try to push it out and fiddle you back into your boxed reality that you're used to being in. But when you see the symbols are very important. And the more we take use of these symbols and use them like you see them being used now, the more we will be able to make real change. See change on a worldwide scale on things that we've been talking about, that you see humans been talking about for a long time, in terms of wanting equality, wanting to be heard, wanting to be able to be self-sovereign beings, like we came here to be self-sovereign beings, to govern ourselves and then work it out with our neighbors around us, and not just have one group of neighbors or one group of family members be the ruling class over everybody else. Why? Like, it's not hard to think about, but it's hard to implement. So let's get these symbols out here. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of symbols. I'm running down my timeline now. Everybody just got all the black pictures. See, here it is. This is my boy Brain Cell. Check him out. He said, me watching more and more people realize the government and police aren't responsible for ensuring their own personal safety. Excellent. My plan is going according to plan. George, I was calling him George. I'm calling him Flanders. Mr. Burns, his character in The Simpsons was really out there for people to really take notice at, because he was really cold-hearted and made all his decisions based off of business and still had major influence in the town and what was going on in Springfield. Homer even worked for him. Yep, everybody got this picture. And in some of them, you can see a slight fist. Black Lives Matters is what people are typing. Oh, I like this one. Customized it. I've seen this a lot. Don't open your mouth for black dick and keep it closed for black issues. Oh, wow. That is a meme for the history books. Yep, that's the story. Everybody got black. See, that thing popped up again. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. If I see one more. Bang! A bang! Wait, one more. Alright, there we go. Oh, and let's end it with the cop stealing things. Or it just appears like that through the picture. Funny times. The last comment I can see is Rape the Matrix. Oh, I saw you. There it is. Okay, so yeah. So moving forward with all of this, that's all up to us. All up to us on how we do things from here on out. When all this started, I was thinking that we're gonna wake up in a couple days, or I was gonna wake up 2 days later, it was gonna be over and stuff like that, or things was gonna just settle back to how they was. But so much uproar keeps on erupting from the volcano of all of this history, that That's this the game. This the game. This the game. So thank all of y'all for coming through. All of y'all coming through and sharing y'all opinions. And if y'all have any more opinions, as always, Discord is open. If y'all want to come in and talk, I'm going to share the link one more time. Bada bang, bada bangsy. And to all the artists out there, create. Like, this is the time to create as much as possible. Create art that's impactful, that's going to like change, influence, not to change. You know how artists are, you know how we are, but to influence the way that now we got the time, we got the energy, we got a subject matter, we got we got something to ground to channel, something to channel. And to those that do that, it's gonna benefit in the long run. It's going to seem like it's just something that we do all the time. Like, I'm always creating. I'm always putting out stuff. Nobody ever really pays attention to what I'm doing. Like, now all these things going on, and I just want to relax. I just want to sit back. I don't want to pay attention to anything going on. Like, now's the time. Now is a time. Now is a time to take that fork in the road where you can have an impact. The most subtlest impact, just doing what you naturally do, what you love doing, which is create. Create. Right, that's create a new kind of technology that helps reveal new information, or like the Anonymous was doing, that's hacking things, and they was hacking the NYPD database to reveal some crimes and stuff like that. Or we creating some paintings that show community, or show destruction, or show heartbreak, or like whatever it is. Or write a poem, a speech, or write a song, do a little dance. Whatever it is in between. Or even if the plan is a long-term plan, even if the plan is not going to be able to be like really seen for like another 5 years, start now. Like, this is awesome times to start. And just tie on them thing, guys. Just tie. Just TAI. Combine. Not TAI. Just think about it. Oh, this is something. There's something to tie on. I just ran across. Wait, I had the other tab open. Oh, it was not a part of it. Hold on. Dang it. Wait, I gotta redo that. Click. Some more pictures. Say, protect innocent black boys the way you protect guilty white boys on trial for rape and murder. And this was the funny one I saw. Can't believe we're 85 and still protesting this shit. Black lives do matter. Never too old for justice. Proud of you, mom and dad. Salute. I'm always just have a smile on my face when I see people doing what they love to do, and doing things that will probably rub somebody the wrong way, but they can do it with a smile. Like, that's what I really love, when you can rub somebody the wrong way and do it with a smile, because you know that you're not really doing anything wrong. and it's a twisted game. It's a twisted game that the jesters play, that we play. That when you have to show a child that's not the way to do things. It's not the way to do things. Like, it's not the way to do things. Like, even if you don't do that, like, just the presence of something overarching. Like, sometimes it get like that. And, and then sometimes you get the parent that talk to you so calmly, and their words just impact you so much, like they hypnotize, and you just sit down like, okay, I am going to think about this. Here goes another picture. And somebody said, I'm not buying shit else from y'all stealing asses. You got 2 left shoes. People trying to flip already. The hustle is strong. Yeah, scrolling. Yeah, just a lot going on. Just in case anybody. And one more picture. Just showing that everybody's involved. The media will twist it up. No, CNN and all of them things, they will twist everything up. Just so we can say that we put it out there. It's all folks. Color don't matter. Everybody hurt. Everybody feeling something. So moving forward with the mushrooms and psychedelics and these experience that we have, and integrated them into our society, like all them trips and things that we've been going through over the past couple months, on the like that I've been sharing, that y'all been sharing, over on the Thai side, over on the True Fam, over on the Ozland, all them stories, they all been bringing us to these points. Like we're the watchers, we're the doers, we're both, but the level that we've been experiencing and working with. We've been working with having all these ideas pop up in our head, not knowing which way to turn, having to talk and have an honest conversation, which I just say conversation because like you really letting things out with people that we don't even see physically, like 3D in our face that we can touch and stuff, and we're emoting to our family and coming to different not conclusions but different segues in reality that we never would have even noticed was there if we never did that. And now we see the whole world coming to terms, and really, like, I see that as a awesome solution for what the world needs to do now, is use technology to come together and talk things out, see what's going on, put things on display, honestly, live. You get live, not recorded, not edited and things like that, but streamed live. We have, I would say we have 4K. Yeah, we do have 4K video out now, so you can't hide nothing. But also we getting faster internet speeds. So now we can film things live, stream things live, and not be worried about internet dropping, be able to share things instantly and be like, this is my universe right now. Like, how are we going to deal with this going on? Not just ignore it or do things to put other people down because they're feeling a certain way, or clown people and stuff, but know that this things that we're sharing in this platform and everything, and this platform that we have can be used to really express ourselves and really like be on a lot of different terms than we've been using it before. Hey, Blue Bottle. Loud and clear.
Today I was wanting to talk a little bit.
Yeah, what's going on?
I had a mushroom adventure yesterday, and it was sublime. It was so blissful. I have been waiting so long for things to work out,
Mm-hmm.
and they finally did. And so I had a harvest. I couldn't even wait to dry it.
Why wait?
I ate them right there out of the monotub.
I've been there.
And it was such a great trip. It wasn't very visual.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get really visual trips, but it was like I just wanted to dance. I was listening to music, and I've got this little stage built in my backyard where I can,
Yeah, the
where I,
stage in your backyard.
I have a stage. Yeah, I built a little stage last year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, in case anybody wants to come over and play music, we got a little stage and we can set up some lawn chairs. And I dance on it all the time. It's very private. Nobody can see me. And I dance like no one's looking.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a great
I'm
day.
saying I'll be there all the time, dancing and singing. I do that in my living room. That's why I was like outside, and you in the woods too.
Yeah, my backyard is wooded, and I got a wooden privacy fence that cuts me off from the rest of the neighborhood, that so nobody can
I
see
don't know
me.
where it is. Mm-hmm.
And I was I was wishing that I had other women in bikinis dancing with me.
Ain't that the dream? Just get all the
So,
energy flowing.
so I felt like I just closed my eyes and imagined the other women there with me,
If you just
and
saw what happened, oh my gosh, synchronicities. Um, go ahead.
no, it was just really wonderful. Really felt like their presence, and I felt the group. It was all in my imagination, but I wanted them there. And um, the have you seen that Takashi 6ix9ine video
Yeah, the new
uh,
one.
with the black girls with the big butts?
Yeah, YouTube made it come on automatically one day.
Yeah,
The
I turned the volume down because I didn't like the song, but it had some,
visuals though.
it was those girls are beautiful. So I invited them over to dance with me in my mind, and we all had a good time.
uh,
I,
the we could do
I
anything.
I went in the house to make a tomato bacon and tomato sandwich, and I came back out, and I it was all dancing. I couldn't express enough. It was really awesome. This trip, I had been talking to them before they fruited, when
Uh-huh.
they were in, and I was telling them what, just trying to get my mushrooms excited about growing so that they can meet me, you know, and I feel like the mushrooms had a good time being in the body because that's the only way they can hear music. That's the only way they can experience a kiss or dancing. The mushrooms want to experience life like people, and I felt like I gave them a gift by being joyous and dancing, and it was just, oh, it was such a good day.
Yeah, that's you bringing me back to the symbiosis that happens that you start recognizing when you first start doing mushrooms, and you're like, I'm happy. And I feel like I'm attaching to this otherworldly thing that want to experience things. And most of the
That
time, it's joyous feelings, like dancing around the room, playing old songs, and singing your heart out.
exactly, that's what I was doing. I was singing, and and then by the end of the day, I was just crying because the music was so beautiful. It
Mm-hmm.
couldn't contain it, and my body is just, I just wept over it. Out, he
That's
makes
beautiful.
me cry. He comes out, he sees me crying. He don't even think nothing of it. He knows exactly what's going on. Susan's tripping, and she she thinks something's beautiful, and she's crying over it. He knows me so well.
You got an awesome husband.
I do. I do.
And don't it seem like the songs talk to you in a different way? Like you hear what the song really saying. You become the
Ye-
song at that.
yes, I like the Grateful Dead. I was dancing in my bikini in the backyard to the Grateful Dead, and it was the I just the it's a lot of it's bluegrass,
Mm-hmm.
and with bluegrass you go up and down the musical scale really quick, like in a 4 or 8 beat measure.
I'm
It's
thinking of the
just
banjo.
exactly. There's a lot of I love the banjo's beautiful instrument. But yeah, I just think the way the music scale is, and hearing the patterns was just, oh God, it's indescribable. I don't have words. So beautiful.
That's what the artists be feeling when they be creating those songs.
Yeah.
They creating whole universes for people to dive into at some point. You know how technical and feelingly you had to be at the same time? Like being your feelings and emotions and in the other places and channel
And
it.
yes, and have the skill. And you're right. You just said a word, channeling it, because I think I said this on your podcast the other day that
Hmm.
I believe these songs are out there and they exist independently of us. And certain people are able to write songs and music and they channel it. I know when I write, I channel from somewhere else. It comes to me and comes through me, uses my life experience to tell a story, but I feel like the song existed already before
Yep.
it got.
And it just
If
came
it
to you.
and if it didn't, if I didn't write it down, it would go to someone else.
That's how rappers feel all the time.
Yeah, if you don't write it down, somebody else will. And
Hmm.
there's and I've learned to just, it doesn't matter if it makes sense. Just write the words you're receiving. Just write them down. Don't question them. Don't overanalyze it. Just if you hear it in your mind, write it down. You can jump, edit, fix it, shift it around later. Just write down verbatim what you are receiving. And that's been my approach.
That's how it's supposed to be. I remember I had a lot of hints growing up because I looked up to a lot of people and I just had a flash of Eminem when he used to say he used to carry a notepad everywhere he went. He used to scribble on his arm. He used to scribble. He said whatever thought came to his head, he used to just jot it down, just write it down, write it down. And then he don't know what it will come out of it, but sometimes he'll put a song out of it, or it was just a thought, and at least he wrote it down and had it there.
Yeah, I put it in my phone, regardless of whether it is good or not. Sometimes I'll go in there in the phone and I'll just read it. And I've written a song in there. I just have to pick out the bullshit thoughts and then put the ones, and it can come over time, like a
Hmm.
long time, you know. I've written songs like that before. And it's just, I love the creative process.
Yeah, that's what they call a creative process. I remember that term.
Yeah, it feels good. And then you just got to play that song over and over and over and then it's not really a song until you perform it for an audience.
Hmm.
And then that's also another thing that just feels so good.
I was on mushrooms like last week, and I was listening to music, and it was a song by Porter Robinson, and when I mean like songs talking to you and stuff, it was like this song with like the voice in the person that was singing the song was literally talking, and the music and stuff too, cause it was like saying cause getting cause getting made you want more and hoping made you hurt more. Oh, there must be something wrong with me. And getting made you want more and hoping made you want more. Someone tell me someone tell me something comforting, and then that's when the drop come and say doom doom doom, and I was like, after the comforting part, when the beat dropped, that was the beat talking like, here go the comforting, here go the comfort, like here it is.
I know. Oh yes, I haven't heard that song, but I was listening to Billy Strings, my new favorite, do a Grateful Dead cover of the song Wharf Rat. And I'll drop it in the chat or something. Everybody ought to listen to it. But the lyrics speak to you, and then the music speaks to you. And like there's this bass riff that comes in, was the bass on the guitar that comes in, and it's just like, that's death. That was death.
Hmm.
And then the hopeful music comes in and he says, I'll get up and fly away. And in the very end, he was like, My woman was always true. She was true. He'd always wondered, and he found out Pearlie had been true. It was just, and that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants somebody to be true.
Everybody, whether they admit it or not.
Everybody. It's so universal. It is totally universal. Everybody, somebody that loves them and be true.
Right, the Matrix said it's a song where 50 Cent rapping about heroin addiction. He raps as the heroin in his mind and the addiction in himself. Yeah, I know a couple songs
Wow.
like that. Sorry, I keep coughing into the mic. Yeah, I know a couple songs like that. I know a bunch of lean songs like that. A bunch of. I'm thinking of Lil Wayne, Me and My Drink. And yeah, a lot of songs that I know a lot of songs. It's just not the title's not coming to me right now.
What song we talking about? I just got here.
Oh, just
I didn't
songs
hear.
that we get lost in, where it feel like the song is talking to us, and then in those moments, and we the instruments and stuff like that, just going along with it.
I can't express this enough, guys. I've done over 215 people, if I'm estimating right now, with my facilitations. Um, if you're ever on a psychedelic trip, especially the most intense part of your trip, listen to Switch, I Call Your Name. It's powerful. It's something people get lost in. But the crazy part is, out of the 215, I'd say 200 plus, not the whole 215, but at least 200, all of them smile at two specific parts of that song. And it's just, it happens every single time. Like, I'll have people there facilitating with me, or I'll have like, instead of them all going I've had them go at the same time. I've had like them go back to back, like one person goes and then the other person that just went observes and watches while they trip, but every single time they like smile and laugh. And so I can't express that enough. That's one song you really should get lost in and try on a psychedelic trip. Matter of fact, I had a trip this morning. It was interesting. My trip, you're getting like all the trip reports just Ty, like it's crazy. But
I need to go on.
heck yeah.
Yeah.
So I woke up mad early, like 4 o'clock, and I was just like, I needed to go to work, but I didn't. I just didn't have the energy. I brushed my teeth and I hit the vape pen. The room became totally different, like an alien spaceship. My girl was laying beside me, and I just laid down and closed my eyes. And it like gives you instructions sometimes, whether it's like making you move, like put in yoga poses or whatever. But excuse me, what it was happening to me this morning was they were just telling me I was laying down, they were telling me to get up and they want to show me how to fix it or something. Like it was they're offering me a solution, some sort of solution, some information, but I had to get up to see it. But I was just like, I'm too tired. But it was the fact that I like, so I kind of went there for answers with everything going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like,
That's brave.
get up. Dude, I mean, it was cool though. Like
Mm-hmm.
they were courteous, but it felt like I was having a conversation with God and God was understanding. Like at the end of the trip, I was like, I think I just told God no, but God wasn't angry about it. It was just he was understanding. Like it was just like, yeah, I get it. You're tired. You are tired. Go ahead and lay down. Next time. Next time you break through, we'll give you the information you're looking for. But I just wasn't ready to receive. I was ready to receive it. I just didn't have the energy. I was so mentally drained. But I
Mm-hmm.
knew there
I,
was a healing.
I've been there before, done that on
Mhm.
ayahuasca once.
Yeah.
Um, they're like, so do you want to see God now? And I was like, no, 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 have no, no.
I
I
mean,
just want to look around. I just want to look around. I don't really want to.
You
Don't
gotta
need
hear the
anything.
Ozo voice.
I'm just here as a tourist. So they showed me octopus for,
octopus.
yeah.
Uh, See, it wasn't like I wouldn't say God. It was just definitely a higher power, a higher being there, and um, it wasn't like it was healing. Like when it was done, like actually I spoke out loud. It had me speak a couple things out loud, but I was just like, next time I'll get up or stand up or whatever. I don't know, but even that had a deeper meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like say
Ooh.
next time I'll get up or next time I'll stand up regarding the trip, but it's also regarding everything going on, just for what's right and what's wrong. Like you guys might remember a trip report that I did several months ago where um, I was in tears by the end of it because I saw a cop being verbally abused and she was just doing her job. So I wrote a ticket for somebody and the guy just went off on her verbally and she got in her car and cried. And then I touched her on the forehead and I saw all these timeline rivers of time of just how she's going to affect people by the love that I just gave her, as far as like helping kids, freeing kids from like sex
Mm-hmm.
trafficking, and then those kids helping other people. And I just saw like all the beauty that could potentially be done if done properly. And like it was a totally unexpected trip too, because like it was just I don't know how it happened, but like I saw that like hold on, chill out, money, go sit down, son. Um, Sorry, I got a cat that's wilding out of here.
I was like, son.
Your cat's name
um,
Money.
no, his name is Oscar. I just
Oh,
that's I'm from the East Coast. Sometimes I'll revert back to that. Dang it, man! My boss is hitting me up. I gotta call y'all later. Love y'all. Bye bye.
Okay. Hey, Blue Bottle. Teardrop asks, what's the dose for Iowa? He said, got it made. Don't doing when I'm home after June 14th. 14th of June. I stored it in the fridge.
yeah. I stored mine in the fridge. I drink about maybe 4 ounces and then wait a little while and drink maybe four more.
Ooh.
It just depends on how diluted down it is. I
Mm-hmm.
took 50 grams and I had a little bit of um, 50 grams of mimosa, and then I had a little bit of what's that vine called? The cappy
Cappy?
vine.
Yeah.
I put a little cappy in it, and I put some ground up Syrian rue in it. I cooked that for a few days, like 2 days. Kept adding water, and did that, and I strained it to where it was almost clear. And then I had about a cup, maybe 8 ounces. And I did like
Was
two
that your
the other.
first time doing it? When you
Oh
did
no,
that?
a bunch of times in 2017, but
Oh.
I I forgot why I didn't want to do it anymore for a while. I can't remember. Oh, I guess it's because I fell in love with mushrooms. I've seriously fallen head over heels with those little guys.
Mushrooms are awesome. Because they're so different than everything else. And the experience you get out of them.
Yes, with a small dose, I can go around and work in my yard and feed my rabbits and uh, mow the grass and pick herbs and just do stuff I do. But on a really high dose, they can put you on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to get up. You just want to close your eyes
Yeah.
and
It's just
that.
surrender.
Yeah, I can't wait to do a really high dose.
I can't wait to do it again either. I was actually going to do one last night, but then I started eating again, and I had to take care of things, and my kid didn't go to sleep till 12:30. So I was up. I was just up all day handling like the chores and things here, and working on videos. But I actually had some DMT. I had for a while just sitting in the refrigerator. And just one day I've got to take the plunge again.
Yeah, I need to too.
Mm-hmm.
I've got but I keep fucking it up. I, who was that was talking that I think he just got off um makes the does the vape pen and stuff. I need some lessons cuz I just keep messing it up, wasting my and, and not
Oh,
going. I just don't know what I'm doing.
I'm gonna send you the videos I was following.
Okay.
And Yolanda says she took 3.5 eighth yesterday at some blue meanies. A whole fam
Yeah,
going in.
come tell us about it, Yolanda.
Yeah, how was that? And Charles said, I'm in Chico. I'm in Chico, California. Chico. Because I think my girlfriend said it's supposed to be a protest here, but they wasn't sure. It's
Oh, they're
a,
doing downtown Birmingham now. My daughter works downtown.
uh-huh.
They said they messed up a bunch of stuff downtown. They took down all the Confederate statues last night out of Lynn Park,
Oh.
where not the protesters, the
Oh.
government. The
Oh.
government removed the statues. The mayor said, "Look, quit tearing stuff up. What do you want? You want the statues gone? Gone. We'll take them out in 44 hours."
It's a video on Facebook I downloaded. They was trying to take down a statue in Philly in front of the municipal building, but they couldn't do it. It was too grounded, too cemented into the ground. But they was trying for like a whole half hour.
You know, this is right across the street from, I used to run a hot dog stand downtown Birmingham. I got a little spot like right in the corner, right across the street from the city park where they were taking down those Confederate statues.
Mm-hmm.
And it just so happens that the coordinates there are 33, 11, 31.
Oh.
And, yeah. It's, and
What's
which
going
is
on
so,
there?
when I chose that location,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I wanted to get it. I wanted to get permitted for it. So we were talking about manifestation yesterday, I think, on this podcast, maybe it was, or the other day. But we were talking about manifestation, where you imagine that you have what you want and you feel all of the emotions you feel you're going to feel when it comes to pass. So before I got permitted for that spot right across the street from the Confederate statues, um, we went down to that corner and I told my husband, I said, now let's just imagine that we got permitted and let's feel the joy. I said, you see that line down the street? That line of people waiting to get hot dogs from my hot dog cart?
Mm-hmm.
All those hungry people, every one of them's going to buy an $8 meal. We're going to get rich. Well, we didn't, but we had a fantastic time doing that while it lasted. And we made enough money to cover our bills. And it, you know, if we had, worked harder and longer and more hours, we could have got rich. But we got what we needed,
Yeah, got what you wanted.
that much work. Getting rich is hard. You got to work hard for that shit. I'm good to just get by, that to me, that feels good. I don't need to be rich. But anyway, we haven't been able to go back down to our location in downtown Birmingham because, my husband's got cancer. So we're waiting until his cancer treatment's finished to go down there. But they have a big obelisk because it's on the 33rd parallel.
It's an obelisk right there, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's no mistake.
That's no mistake. No, it's on the 33rd parallel, 33 and 11, 33, 11, 31. Here's what's so crazy. It's my life path number is a master number 33. My husband's life path number is a master number 11. So, and then a 31 is half of a 33 and half of an 11. So it was like we were meant to be in that spot.
And notice what was going on. Gotta take some mushrooms right there.
Maybe.
Tap into something. Or you probably create something at the end of the trip and not even remember what it was for. But be like, yo, this is something. It's supposed to be right here.
Yeah, our place was supposed to be there, and I've still got that spot. That's my spot.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I got permitted for it. It's my spot.
Oh, yeah, I missed that spot. That's what you were saying. Permanent. That's,
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Can set up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely sit there and meditate, do some things there now.
Oh, we would have musicians come. I put it up on Facebook that we were that we were selling hot dogs, and I'd have all my musician friends come down there. I'm like, Busk, come down here, play your guitar, sing. I loved having people come down there and sing at my hot dog stand. We tried to create an event every day.
That's the
We
way to do it.
Our demographic
Mm-hmm.
that we were selling to is middle-aged black women
Uh-huh.
because they work in the
Yeah, they work in the office buildings.
office buildings at the courthouse, and city hall is
Go
down
ahead.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Board of
I'm sorry.
Education. So we have a whole lot of middle-aged black women, and me and Randy, we love Al Green. That's like our music, man. That's our love and music. Some Al Green, and we would play Al Green, and I can't tell you how many women were just people would just come and they just loved our soul music. We made people happy there. I
Yeah.
can't go back.
At least those moments was created,
Yes, they were,
and they
and
they
they
trickled out into other fields, and like you said, it changed other people's lives. Like how Piano
yeah.
Key was saying with the DMT, and he touched the lady forehead. Just spreading positive, just spreading vibes. Period. No matter how funky they are. Sometimes you need the funk. That's the whole genre. uh, Corny joke, but
Yeah, my daughter works downtown, and she had to get off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday because there's a curfew, and they closed off 20th Street so they could bring the crane up to remove the statues. I didn't finish watching the video. I don't know if they got them moved. I
mm-hmm.
think they're going to the Museum of Art and not destroy them or box them up, but
Yeah, they got the sun. I don't think. Hopefully, people not trying to steal rare art. I hope that's the one place people don't want to go to, cause we can't get that back.
yes, that's right. Okay, out of the museum. Oh, please, because we got a really nice one here.
I'm thinking about the one in Philadelphia that I used to go to. It's huge there, Philadelphia Museum of Art. But I doubt they're gonna do that though.
I
I
don't know.
doubt
The
it.
Soviets did it in Iraq.
And if they are doing it, it's mostly going to be rich people that probably do it because they know how much the art is worth in the first place. It's not going to see no poor people. So I want this Mona Lisa, or I want this.
Sell it on the dark web.
Yeah, but that's people that already know some things.
Yeah.
I'm just separating some things. But yeah, it probably can happen still. And Chico, I just looked it up. They're actually supposed to have a protest, I think, today. So I have to. I got a Tuesday night. That's today. So I'm gonna look into this to see if I can head out there. It say 2 protests are planned in Chico over the police killing. The first will be Tuesday night before the Chico City Council meeting on Main Street. Another scheduled for Friday at City Plaza. The police department is expert at what they do. There's always going to be a plan in place in order to manage the situation should it get out of hand. But we don't expect that to be the case, he said, adding that the city is supportive of people voicing their constitutional right of free speech. We're going to support them in being able to do that, said or May. What kind or May? Or me. That's his name? Yeah, Chico, like Charles was saying, is up in the boondocks. So in the boonies, so I think it's going to be a lot more peaceful than what we're seeing in the rest of in a lot of other places, and that's just the
Well,
balance. That's all.
I'm a little worried because I heard of protests in Coleman, Alabama,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm hoping that's not good because Coleman has a reputation of being a very racist county, and I mean they lynched people there. It's one county away from me, and the guy that used to sell me weed wouldn't even come to my house because I was too close to Coleman.
Where all
He
those
didn't like
colored folks
it.
are.
Yeah, he didn't feel safe up here, and I didn't feel safe
Down
going to his
there.
house. But we were cool, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
You well said. There has been organized people taken from rich stores and people hiding in crowds, breaking and burning. The protests are fine. Yeah, it's just the racist folks, like people probably from them counties. Like
Yeah.
you was saying, going to other counties. We was showing you out in the beginning. People was finding random piles of bricks just against buildings and stuff. Like why a protester that's a little tipsy or a little like really inside the emotion not gonna pick that brick up and throw it. Or somebody just say, or it can be just as easy as somebody having a brick in their hand and not throwing it, saying, "Here, take this," and then the other person, "Well, I'm supposed to do with this," and then just take it, just in case.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're dropping those off during the day. Or just sit there and then, hey, there's nothing wrong with putting a pile of, well, nothing illegal about putting a pile of bricks somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then let people decide what to do with them. You know what they're going to do. You get an angry mob and you add bricks and you got broken glass.
Yep. No, but not
Oh,
everybody know not to throw stones in a glass house.
hey, I just remembered another part of my trip yesterday.
What happened?
As I, as I was listening to the music, um, and I just kept listening to the same song over and over because it just had me like, it was so beautiful. I couldn't get enough of it. But at one,
Oh,
I started imagining George Floyd, and in my mind, in my heart, and on mushrooms, I feel like I summoned his spirit, and I put my arms around him, and I held him, his spirit, up against me. I kissed him all over his face, just like you kiss your baby or something.
Mm-hmm.
And and I just remember crying and crying, and just mourning the loss of such a beautiful black man. Beautiful.
hmm.
Just, I feel like he was beautiful inside and out. And, but he's okay now. It's the people that's left behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had to deal with the what happened, what his life was about, making all this change. That's what he was here for. The cause all of this. All in the end of the day, he's a great man.
Yeah. But I
This
remember
is crazy.
in my mind, in my imagination, I was just hugging him and just holding him up against me and just kissing his face, just his cheeks, his forehead, his eyes, his nose, his lips, his neck, just giving him a million little kisses, not sex kisses, but
I feel you.
like when your mama gets you and just wants to kiss you all over because you're a baby.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
kind of thing I felt.
I feel you.
Uh-huh. That's what he was about. He embodied all of those emotions and all of those feelings and all this change and things that's going on. And when you're in that mushroom space, I'm just telling you, you like can connect to it, flow with it,
Just
dance with it, kiss
yeah,
it.
kiss it, love it.
Yep. Hey, you know what's crazy,
Yep,
man?
it
What's
was a
going
black
on?
thing. It was a it, it was a black thing. I had black girls dancing with me. I
Mm.
had I was kissing on George.
Hmm. I think I lost. So she's still there?
I don't know what it is. I mean, with I don't know what it is, but it's okay and it's good and I love them. I love my spirit guides. I got Danetta and Stella, and they keep me out of trouble. Like
Right.
when I go on stage, Stella Stella's there. She loves to perform. And when I get to feeling sorry for myself and I start freaking out over paying the bills and stuff, I have Danetta, and she like whips me into shape, and she says things to me like, "Girl, you think you're the only one that's got to pay bills? Get your shit together. Quit freaking out. You're not making anything better. You're making it worse. Now come on, you're a strong woman. Get up. Come on, chop chop." That's the kind of thing Janetta says to me. And they're spirit women that speak in my mind.
Mm-hmm. I know how to do this one. Hey, so what's crazy is when I woke up this morning and I posted like what I was trying to put in my trip report, I didn't even put in True Life's general. I put it in Just Ty's general chat, and it's like stuff happens for a reason, man. Like, um, it's not even a point, but like, um, stuff happens definitely happens for a reason. But if you check the general chat right now, Just Ty, there's this video that if you haven't seen, and this goes for you too, Jessica. If you guys have not seen this video, I would strongly recommend it. It's several years old, but it's timeless to me, and it's the song is cool, but it's more so the message behind the video. It's one of the most beautiful pieces of art, and it's all DMT related to. Like, there's a girl who's talking to the trees, there's kids hugging each other, and there's just
Brother Ali.
Brother Ali, yes sir. If you guys don't know, are you guys familiar with him?
No, I just clicked on the link.
All right, so to me, he's like a a living and breathing nightcrawler. So if you know anything about comic books, how like Nightcrawler was born different and then tossed away because of how he looked, and then he was raised in a freaking church, and then left the church and went and was in a circus after that or whatever. The Brother Ali is a white person who was born albino. The way that he was looking, he just didn't get the love he wanted to receive, so they gave him up for adoption. He was adopted by some Muslims. The Muslims raised him, and it wasn't so much about color. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Muslim, it is not really a color thing, quite honestly. Like, that's why when Malcolm X went to the Mecca, he was just like, wow, all these people look like everybody. Like, it's not just black Muslims, it's everybody. So he eventually met KRS-One, and just KRS-One told him to follow his dreams and pursue his goals to become a rapper or whatever, just change the world, a revolutionary, and he's done that. So just, I don't know, he's really talented, but that video right there is beautiful and something that I feel like should be seen by especially people in our community, but just anyone who's feeling some type of way right now. I watch it every morning just to start my day off, my morning meditations. And then you're supposed to close your eyes and whatnot, but I'll watch that video just to take in the message. And yeah, man, I don't know how to explain it, but
No, that's how it is. We gotta just experience it and just play it and zone out so we can see what you saw.
yes, please. Yes,
I
please.
just put a video of the music I was listening to yesterday in trip music.
Okay.
I'm gonna check it out now.
This is just so freaking beautiful.
Yeah, Piano Key. I streamed through the video real fast for people on YouTube. Like, made a quick slideshow.
Okay. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. Like it's I don't know, it's stuff that you don't want to miss, but it's I appreciate you just even doing that, man. I really do.
So you posted that in general?
Yeah, I found the
I did.
video you made. Blue Bottle. How you say the name? Wharf Rat? Is that
Wharf
right?
Rat. Yeah, it's a Grateful Dead song, but it's done by this young man, Billy Strings. He is a prodigy, a guitar prodigy, and he's doing a cover, and it's even better than the Grateful Dead. And don't turn it off because it's bluegrass or it's kind of country.
No, I'm
Because-
playing a little bit of it right now and just get a taste of it because it don't have a copyright on the bottom.
It's such a beautiful song. It's about a man going down to the wharf and meeting a blind, dirty man, and who asks him for money. He's got no money. He says, "I got time to hear your story." and then he tells a story, and you know, he tells a story, and what happened to him is he spent half his life in prison doing crimes, doing time for somebody else's crime, and the only thing he wants to know is, has his woman that he loves more than anything, has she been true to him? And the guy says, yeah, I believe she has. You know, it's just two friends or two acquaintances meeting, and he's like, yeah, she's been true to you. Of course she has. And then the narrator is wondering if his girl has been true to him, and he comes to the decision that he is very lucky that she's always been true. Always been true.
That's a good story.
I said, oh.
Because you go through a lot not trusting people, and then to see that you was kind of in the wrong for not trusting them in the first place was just an adventure anyway.
Yeah.
So you just learn more about yourself at the end of the day.
Just an adventure anyway.
Yuel has said, your race won't determine what races of spirits you will see. Races are maze created to keep minds in a type of thinking. Yeah, way of organizing.
That's why I love you all, y'all.
Organizing, shifting out.
Come on.
But organized by who? Who made it so defined and stuff like that? We gotta blur the lines by blurring our own lines and seeing our own selves that we are a race, but we bigger than race.
We're the race. We're the human race.
Yep. You read my mind.
And love is love. Love is so important, and love is love. I used to try to that. You know, he said the only thing I could ever do that would make him stop loving me, I don't even want, I'm going to say it because it's offensive, but he said, the only thing you could ever do is get with a nigger, and I was loving you. Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that ain't true love.
No.
That's just a saying.
The love of a parent for a child's not even true love. If the only thing I could do is find love that my father didn't agree with. I told you I came from a racist family.
Mm-hmm.
So
you've seen a lot of things go down.
Yeah, I have. I've always thought it was wrong.
That's why we glad we got you here.
I love y'all. I love y'all so much.
Share your stories.
We love you too.
Thank you.
All love, all love. Because we get caught up in a lot of traps because we live in this experience where we have to act like we this character or act like we this. Because situations pop up and like seem like they forcing us to make different decisions and things like that. But can I some of that? But sorry. But us all really just knowing what we doing. Not really knowing what we doing, but just playing along with a bigger picture at the same time. It just keep us more relaxed and allowing us to make decisions like we doing now. Not running around with our head cut off. Like we don't know what's going on. But get a big glimpse. Get a glimpse. And that's what these psychedelics showed us. A glimpse into what's really, into the programming and the simulation of where we are right now.
Praise God, I was able to overcome my programming. Praise God, I was able to overcome that.
Or overclock it. Overclock is like a when you got a CPU, a processor on the computer, you can make it run faster. Like you have the stock version run better by just tweaking some things in the settings. And then when you're doing that, though, you got to make sure things is cooled down to a certain temperature that the motherboard can handle and all this other stuff before you like try to make it take on, like you up the voltage that it consumes and everything. And like now I see us connecting like more with a big energy source where we have more energy throughout the day in our mental and our physical and stuff like that. that allow us to not be mentally stressed out over situations. Like, know that we in the gym, like we used to go into the mental gym. We used to moving around and doing things. Like we tapping in and really evolving off of that. Like overclocking your computer to run better. Change the programs around.
Delete the old ones that no
Mm-hmm.
longer.
Yeah, delete them. I was just then going in my head, no longer using Windows and saying I don't want to use that operating system, or I'm gonna use Linux. And then you got all the
Learning.
different distribution systems that's in Linux that you can customize and really make things that you didn't even think about before, because when you was operating in the Windows environment, it wasn't even offered because it was like you're not smart enough to tweak with these settings and these controls, or we set this up like you enjoy it, we're gonna keep it like that. There's so much things you can change around. And that's why I was always into hacking and just seeing what people was into with technology and shaping it and reshaping it. I think that's why the Wachowski brothers made the Matrix and made it that Neo was a hacker and stuff like that. It's like you get into, because that's the feeling I had. I was like, oh, I'm part of this group that you connect to and they figuring stuff out. Y'all watch the Matrix.
Yeah.
But I had a glimpse of me watching it as a kid just now, and I was really feeling like that as a kid, like, yo, this is awesome, like, what's going on? I want to be like that. Now here we are.
And now here we are.
And our ideas are what's running the operating system. And coming up with new ideas, twisting them around, trying things out. That's what we doing. Messing around with it in the technical field. That'd be like messing around with code and stuff. Oh, that code didn't work, or it wasn't written beautifully. Like, you can write code out, and it's an art form to writing code. And somebody like a professional coder, somebody doing long and look at him like, let me clean this up for you. And it will make the program run a little better, fix some bugs, or it will allow it just to look nicer. And in turns, it's just like a emotional response to that in the programming. It's a lot. It's a lot that I've been just coming to awareness to. But I can't wait to take another trip. I'm gonna take a day to keep my stomach clear, or do it in the morning time.
Yeah.
Do it in the morning time or afternoon, because when I wait till nighttime, I'll be really tired. I gotta really get back in the groove where I'm just all right. I'm in it. I'm in it. But like I said before, I got some DMT in the refrigerator that I had for a while. I had some stuff sitting in the freezer that I didn't. It was just the solution in naphtha or whatever from some leftover stuff, and I just kept it in there for a couple months. And now, like, these nice sized crystals formed. I read some article, some guy saying he left it and found signs. Let me try that out. It took a couple months because it wasn't nothing, and then somehow I got it out there, and I got a little jar. I got a dab rig too, so I can just really go in there. So I see myself setting myself up. I just gotta go for it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I might go get my DMT out and
Mm-hmm.
try to.
But whatever happens, happens. I don't like to rush and be so anxious about things.
I love y'all.
I love you too. I
It's
think
all
we
love.
need each other more. There's so much hatred going on. We got to balance it out.
Yeah, the balance. And what does balance look like? That's what we just trying to achieve. We can always be trying to achieve it, but at least we're getting closer to it. Closer to performing in the circus. Like being like those good performers that you like, how they do that? How they balance that on top of that on top of that? Took a lot of mental work, like being really out there and building skills and building a family. Sharing tips and sharing experiences.
And keeping it steady.
Mm-hmm. And and the boats get rocky, we all know how to. I'm thinking of the pirates and stuff, or the people that's on the boats when they used to have sails and they gotta get all the ropes and tie them up, and like the crew just know what to do at those times. You will say you alter the programming given by your life after you know you can. Then you can password protect the system.
That's deep, you will. That's really deep.
And update your passwords as you go too. Cause you know it's a lot of hackers out there. Start hacking into your system. Be like, I ain't post that. I didn't mean to say that. Oh man, I must have been slipping. Let me get back. Let me get back and change some things around. Like the life, the voice in your head will let you know when you've been, in the story, the way stories played out, when you've been hacked, and you start not really acting like yourself. You're like, let me update my password real fast. I'm thinking that Windows and stuff when they be sending warnings, and we're like, you should do a two-step authenticity now. So now let's get your phone number and let's get update your email address and stuff like that. So you can have to type in your email address when you put in your password. They trigger you with something. Go check your system. Yep. Like I know I've been triggered by all this protest and things that's been going on. And I seen the buttons being pressed and I was like, do I really want to do this? I was like, but I'm just going with it. Just going with it, flipping it around. That's why we talking about mushrooms and everything now. Talking about the psychedelic space and bringing it all full circle. All full circle.
Yeah, we got to flip it around. We got to flip it around. We got to find the love and find the common ground between us.
And it comes through, yep. And it comes through talking about a lot of hard things. Talking about where we come from, talk about our faults, and talk about, and then say, well, I want to do better. Like, what can we do? What can we do? Like how you was saying, expressing your stories on how your family came from racism and stuff. A lot of people won't talk about their family members that's like that. They'll just talk about them and keep it like that. And then, but then it's other people that still existing in the world that exist. And so then when they encountered those other racist people, they like, man, things never change. Like racist people always racist. Like it's always like that. But then you never hear that many stories about their children and stuff. Hey, never heard too many stories about the children that actually did something a little different. And in a lot of cases, people just need to talk. People got to make music about Sykes again, said Black Saucy. I need to start making some more music about Sykes. I got like 2 songs on YouTube that I made about psychedelics. True got one that he made, like specifically about psychedelics and stuff. I just gotta vibe out. I got some better equipment going on. Got the microphone hooked up. All I gotta do is just flow, no matter how it comes out. But hey, Blue Bottle.
Yeah.
Bunny Farm, I'm about to sign out pretty soon.
Okay.
I'm gonna chop up some videos and make some clips, and check out the Just Tainow clip channel. I'm gonna chop you up too and put you in some of the videos from the past 2 days. I got some work to do.
Okay.
You said some awesome things.
Awesome. Fantastic. I've enjoyed it. Y'all have a great rest of the day. I think I'm eat some of these little white boys here.
Cool. I'm probably gonna take a couple too, regardless of like how much it is.
I got a little mouthful right there. That'll do something.
Nice. Definitely it will. Happy journeys.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too.
You have a great.
Happy journey. Yeah. What was you saying? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, I was just saying goodbye.
Adios. That's what we do. Mushrooms spread all the love. Oh yeah, get Blue on a hook. Get her to do the hook, and make the melody for the instruments in the back for the instrumental with her guitar and stuff. Yeah, good, great idea, great idea. Hey everybody, check out the Just Tainow Clips channel. Putting a lot of work into there. Where I have individual clips that you can share. Is easily shareable, like 5, 15-minute, 20-minute clips. And I got the UFO video coming out in about like 10 more minutes. Already uploaded and stuff like that. I didn't upload it, but I found it on Facebook, and it was streamed live to Facebook. It was 8 hours long. So I'm gonna upload that. And everybody just have a beautiful times. And the Twitch, I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch too from time to time, and on if I can get the Facebook working, where we're just gonna be playing some music. Y'all can suggest music. We can play anything we want, and we won't get copyrighted and stuff like that. It only stay up there for like 24 hours, but I'm gonna download them. Eventually, have the Just Tainow website and stuff like that, and re-upload everything, and re-upload everything to the website. So if y'all have any website building skills or any app building skills, check in with Ty, check in with the team, so that we can build up together and create some awesome things. Until next time, Ty always, stay tuned.